Gifts for crochets. Gifts for crochets. Yarn. Wool.
Oh my god.
He's so naughty. Welcome to day 18, which is blending with day 17. Right, after all of yesterday, I remembered, after waking up at 2 p.m, that we need to go and get tyres. I've booked my car in to get tyres because, you know, we do so much travelling. The tyres are like bald, so we need 4 new tyres. Great, just in time for Christmas. So I'm going to take my shawl because, believe it or not, I'm actually on the home run with the shawl. We've now, it's like the pink colour has completely stopped, it's all orange. So I'm going to sit and work on that because it could take an hour to do the tyres. So I'll take you with me, but it's not going to be that interesting. I could do a before and after of the shawl, but like, it's in the bag. I'd rather just, I need to go and get my tyres. Oh my god, I've not put my watch on and I'm looking like a single woman. I'm going to go and grab that, then we'll go. Change of plans, we're not taking the shawl, we're taking a Christmas present project with my lovely bag from Linda and June from the Disley Sisters podcast. I will link them down below. Isn't it gorgeous? Look at it. Right, we're going now. Not very interesting. I started this. I've been going about 5 minutes. I'm going to see how much I can get done of this shawl. It's Papatia Boutique. I'll tell you the shade when I can be bothered to get out the bag. Just looking at the invoice that I have just paid. I'm now little, so excuse me while I go and buy myself beans for me tea. I'm collecting other half from the train. Here he is. Right, food. I've just been editing. I've picked other half up. And I'm just editing for day 18 and got 90 seconds of footage because I've been asleep all day because, you know, 12 hours in A&E. So I thought I'd just, we're going to go and have some pigs in blankets and I can show you how much I actually did of the, ignore my messy bedroom. I'll show you how much I made of the shawl that I'm making. I mean, my sister knows I'm making her one. So it's Sarah, if you're watching, just put me on silent and go and do something else for 2 minutes while I show everybody the shawl and me tea. Ooh, they smell nice. I popped into, oh, you know I popped in a little because I said I was going to have beans for me tea. This is what I've got. Pigs and blankets. It's my first pigs and blankets of the season. 13 minutes at 200 degrees in the air fryer. I'm just going to pop it somewhere. It's not going to melt anything. Ooh, they look nice, those. They smell wonderful. I also have, I'm going to have a mince pie afterwards. No one's going to stop me. I'm going to have a mince pie. What can I dip my pigs and blankets in? Let's have a look. Just looking at the contents of my fridge. No, I don't want to dip them in Prosecco or Baileys or Iron Brew. I'll drink that Iron. Other half just brought me this Iron Brew from, because he brings me presents whenever he goes to uni. It's usually food. So I'll have this. What else? The reason I'm not showing you around my kitchen is because it's an absolute tip. I mean, it's not horrendous. It's just, yeah. Right, I'm going to put some Nando's sauce. When I say Nando's sauce, I mean Little Do's sauce on these. Get your feeties off my new sofa. He's watching Resident Evil, apparently. It sounds awful. Right, pigs and blankets. He's going to pinch one. There's my present. And I'm going to show you my shawl just before I eat this. Right, I'll show you the shade as well, because it's been sat behind me. This is the one I've not broken into. It's colour 55402. It's Papatia Boutique. It feels gorgeously soft. It's one of my favourites ever. Love this. I've used quite a lot of it, actually. I got 19 rows in on this shawl. And I was in there about an hour, so obviously it's going to need blocking before it's gifted. But it's very nice, look at that lovely stripy effect. It's really nice, so it smells like brand new wool and Nando's sauce. Both cats are here expecting pigs in blankets. They're going to have a pig to themselves. I'm eating the blanket, it's mine. So yeah, I'll catch up with you in a minute. I'll give you a quick time reference before I start crocheting. And then we can see how much I've done. So, excuse me while I have my din-dins. Sneaky's just enjoy watching Michelle roll her Vlogmas dice. Maybe I should do that. I'll do that next year, maybe. I think Sneaky would interrupt me, though. Now, I was trying to eat me pigs in blankets, and there was 10 of them. The cats had one, and then somebody. How many did you have? Like 4?
Maybe 3 or 4.
3 or 4, yeah. He was, I'm not hungry, and then he ate his first one. And you know that movie, like, that scene from The Simpsons where Homer Simpson eats one, then he goes, home, home, home. That was it. I was in with my little pigs in blankets. So if you want some delicious pigs in blankets. So now we're gonna, wow, you opened that quickly. This is somebody who said he's not even hungry. We've got some waffle fries and we're gonna dip them in the knockoff Domino's sauce. So I'm gonna eat this and then I haven't crocheted at all yet. I probably will for half an hour, then I'll go up, do the scheme with you, and then I'll edit. Oh, with a half just told me that when I was up at the hospital with Granny, he, you know, he wasn't feeling well last night. He was sat just before he went to bed and he was just flicking, and then something popped up and it was a naked attraction. And he said he's never been so horrified in all of his life. Cause it's a bit of a culture shock from like coming from, you know, a country that you wouldn't dream of seeing naked people anywhere, not even in public or out, to it being just on the telly, just like a normal, you know, what was it, Wednesday night? No, Tuesday, like a normal Tuesday night telly program. Horror.
It's not even attractive.
It's not even attractive. And then he's just opened his phone. Honestly, man, phones listen. He's just opened his phone and then an advert for like what was it, Dating Naked UK. Yeah. He was literally just having a little flick through the book of face, and an advert for like a naked dating show came up. I think I might start. Horrible. I'm gonna start. Tank gives you phone. Gifts for crochets. Gifts for crochets. Yarn. Wool.
Oh my god.
Right, okay, crisscross chips eaten. This is row 19. I've started row 20 a tiny bit. Let's do a time check. 22:05. Let's go for 25 minutes and see if I can do like 2 or 3 rows. You're so naughty. Right, little time check, 22:17. I just did 2 more rows because honestly I need to go and open the scheme with you and I need to edit this. I mean, granted, I've kind of edited most of this video anyway, but like, yeah, it's looking good. I like it. Very scarfy. It needs to be much longer. How much of this ball is left? There can't be much left. Oh no, there's like, oh, maybe that's just less than half. Anyway, that's what I will be doing. Next time I need to pick up my hook, so I'm just gonna pop it lovingly inside my beautiful bag from the Disley sisters, which I have linked. I will remember to link them down below. They were linked below Vlogmas Day 7 because that's when they gave me this. Oh, it's so good. And I'm actually, where's the other one? I mean, I think you saw in the hospital I had my my shawl. That was in the other one because it's cake shaped, so it was in there. I think other halves probably took it upstairs again because he's sick of me leaving my stuff around. Right, anyway, I am going to go upstairs and do the scheme with you, so let's go. Making my way to the craft room. Day 18, here we go. In there, ready. Ooh, look at that. Oh, right, it's on fire. Quick, to the desk. No, I didn't put my light on. Let me just... Right, now for you, it's been about 24 hours since you've seen a video from me. I'm just gonna... It's unravelled itself. But for me, it's only been like a couple of hours because I've edited and put up day 17. So thank you so much if you commented down below that one. Thank you so much for all the love and support and everything. It really does mean a lot. Just skening this up. I'm just going to put this back together before I show you it. There we go. Right, okay, so day 18. Can you believe it? Look at these. Nice, vibrant, corally, orangey colours. Look at that one. Wow. That is just pure madder. I mean, I've got stuff that's naturally dyed with madder. And it's this, which I got in the Isle of Skye. Yeah, you can see mine's gone way darker. I mean, I don't know how this was dyed. It obviously wasn't dyed in a jar. This is from Shilzadeh in the Isle of Skye. It's stuck in. I think you can buy this online, to be honest. If you just have a look for Shilzadeh, it's a whole shop of naturally dyed amazingness. If you haven't seen the Isle of Skye vlog, like, go and check it out. It was so much fun to make. Everything was so like beautiful. That was the most beautiful yarn shop I have ever seen in my entire life. It was just, oh, the smell, the visualness, it was just chef's kiss. It was beautiful. And it was near the Old Man of Store. There's like this great big pointy weird looking rock. Yeah, it was something else. It was like a whole different world up in the Isle of Skye. So anyway, that's the story about this beautiful skein with madder. This one obviously is with madder as well, but mine is just not all orange. Mine has been dyed with Kamala and lumpwood, logwood, whatever it is, and cochineal, I don't know how you say it, cochineal. But yeah, look at all those different colours on one skein. It's wonderful. Right, I'm going to grab, there it is, going to grab this one without putting the needle near my face. Right, now, does this one go more towards that end with all the oranges, or does it go more towards that one? I really don't know. I would say it kind of goes more towards those. Let's put it in and have a look. I've just slipped it one before the end. Yeah, I think it does fit in there quite nicely. Wow, it's so heavy. My needle's bending. I just have to keep it that way. I'm never going to knit with this needle, to be honest. Like, even if I, you know, was to knit with it, I'm pretty sure a slight little bend won't really matter. But yeah, that's the skeins so far. I'm just racking my brain about what I could do with them. I did think I could get like a crisp white and I could do a checkerboard feature of some sort. This is just my mind going crazy. A checkerboard feature where I do all the checkers in these. I don't know. It's a thought. I'm like, my brain goes wild with designing things, and I was saying before, like before Vlogmas, that I design loads of things in my head and I make loads of things off camera. Like, I can literally, my brain can come up with like 7 to 8, even 9 designs of different things a day, and it can just happen by, I'll literally just open Pinterest, do one scroll, like one little jump up through Pinterest, and that's it. An idea has already formulated. It could be a cardi, it could be a shawl, it could be a scarf, and I'm not even looking at crochet. I'm literally looking at like Mackenzie Childs vases or something, or Nan's dinner plates, and it just happens. So the good news is, if you tuned in at day 17, you will know that I had to spend 12 hours in A&E with Granny. She is out of surgery. She's well. The doctor, she's doing so well. The doctors, I mean, bearing in mind this is a full hip replacement, the doctors have said that she will be out by Friday. Like, today is Wednesday. She will be out in like 48 hours, apparently. That's what the doctors have said. We've got other family up at the hospital there now. I think I might visit tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to getting to see it and see how she is. I mean, she sounds cracking, to be honest, so really, really pleased with that. And then I had some annoying news. So I got a little thing through my door. So you know how I've got my Hobbii order, and it was supposed to come, I've ordered it on Black Friday. Right, this order was £36 and something pence. It was quite cheap as far as like a Hobbii order goes. It was one lucky bag, and it was 3 skeins of Diablo in just 3 different colours for a leopard print project that I have designed in my brain and I want to get done. So literally 4 items totaling less than well, to be fair, the VAT was £6. I paid taxes, and then I got a thing through the door, one of those grey postcards from Royal Mail, saying you owe us £18 before this can be delivered as customs fees. And I was like, I beg your finest pardon, like £18 on an order that was £36 and like 17 pence. I don't think so. So I'm going to contact Hobbii and be like, what the hell did you put on my parcel that I ordered like your like 10, 20 skeins of your bougiest yarn? Like, what on earth? So I don't know whether I should just cancel my order, or if I, because this is not right. I don't think they have calculated it correct. Like, whoever has been doing all the custom stuff at the border clearly needs to go to Specsavers and get their eyes tested, because 36 quid's worth of wool doesn't warrant an £18 fee, because I paid me tax. I could see it in my invoice on Hobbii on the app. So anyway, do I pay it? And then there's a form you can fill in with HMRC. It's got a code. It's like the why the hell did you charge me this when you shouldn't have form. So I'm going to have to, I can either pay it and fill in the form and then get me money back, or I can just refuse to pay it and they'll send it back to Hobbii and I'll be like, give me that money back. But it's like, I want the yarn and I wanted the mystery bag. 36 plus 18, that's £54. I don't want to spend that on yarn. I mean, that import fee, that's a bougie skein. That is literally, I've still got this here, that is literally one of these, like one of these beautiful sock yarn things. That is actually, I mean, I've been using some of this Papatia Boutique. That's almost 10 balls of Papatia Boutique. That's going to cost me just to import the bloody thing. I don't know, what would you do? Would you pay the import fee, get the form and be like, how dare you charge me this, give me it back? Or would you just contact Hobbii and be like, what the hell did you put on there? Because now I'm getting charged. Like, what should I do? I don't know. Anyway, right, this video hasn't been too long. It probably hasn't been too interesting, but if you have made it this far, thank you so much. Please drop any kind of heart you want into the comments. It is so much appreciated. Again, thank you so much for all of those well wishes for Granny. She is on the way to a speedy recovery, thank God. I told you she was cantankerous and stubborn. I told you she'll want it to be out before Christmas. She better not be cooking dinner, honestly. Right, that's going to be it for this video. I'm going to see you tomorrow for day 19. Me and other half are going to do that Q&A that we promised, and I'm going to upload those and get those ready, so I'm probably going to have to open some skeins before their time. We're going to move on to the DK skeins shortly. We've got 3 or 4 days of DK skeins that we'll just put in a different jar, so they should be interesting. So we'll do the Q&A. If you do have any questions for the Q&A for other half and I, will you pop them below the video for the 16th? So not yesterday's, which I kind of put up today, not the 17th, put them underneath the 16th, and we're going to go through all of the questions and answer them for you, like if we can. Keep clean, people. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to see you tomorrow. Bye!